So it looks like we're going to begin with men's doubles as Blaine Hovenier will start things off. Hunter Johnson in the far court. Jack Sock and CJ Klinger in the near court. We're underway from championship court. Well done that time by Jack Sock. Let's take a look at some of the winnings and exactly what is at stake. No regular season implications, just a whole lot of cash money on the line.
Sure, it's a one-off mid-season tournament, chance to find your form. They're after the first place.
Klinger comes crashing in, but well done. Good hands by Hovenier. Nice hands battle, and Johnson gets the better.
Impressive. Yeah, you got 2 forehands in the middle for the Hustlers. They were able to weather that storm.
Serve now to Hovenier. Early 2-1 lead. Mad drops. Anytime you play Sock and Klinger, you know that these guys are going to have the reach advantage. You're imposing figures on top of the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Lots of power, lots of length. Nice pull by Hunter there.
So Hunter Johnson now to serve. Twin brother Yates suits up for the Florida smash. Also going to see Jade Kawamoto in just a bit. Another twin pairing here in Major League Pickleball. And that looked like it was just a little bit wide, but it does, I think, nick the line for a point.
Looks like it curled in there. Yeah, I mean, these two have played together for a few MLP events now, Jack and CJ. So they have some chemistry, whereas the other two from the Mad Drops, this will be their first event. So
we have not had a ton of long dink battles here in MLP, so this has been a rarity here over the last few days.
yeah.
Finally a speed up, and Klinger, does he get it? The crowd appreciates the dinks.
Notice the more patient team won that battle. It's probably going to be the case throughout this match. Jack sits so heavy on the forehand side that Hunter was able to catch him on the backhand side there.
Sock thought about the Ernie. Good job by Klinger. Nice cover. Oh, won by Hovenier.
It's a great point. No shame in losing that one. CJ made a nice cover there in the middle, and the other guys, Mad Drops, dug out of it, took advantage.
Hunter Johnson successful yesterday playing with Jade Kawamoto and mix. That was the only game that LA was able to salvage in that match against the Arizona Drive.
It's the second time Jack's gotten Hunter out wide like that. He likes to shift to his left and use his forehand to move and create. They open some angles. Good pressure by Jack.
In case you're wondering, temperatures right now about 85 degrees, a little bit muggy here in Grand Rapids. Not a lot of breeze, Eric, right now.
Yeah, slight cloud cover. Pretty nice temperatures here to play pickleball.
So neither team able to separate here, all tied at 6. Game number 1. Actually 7-5 in favor of the Hustlers. Matt Drop's getting them back there, so it's 7-6 now.
It's a great move by Hunter.
Between both of these teams, Eric.
Yeah, I see Jack's forehand really creating. That's the third point now that he's gotten by exploiting that backhand side of Hunter. Because again, Jack is so good at getting that ball out wide. So if I'm the Mad Drops, it probably put it in a different position. Avoid Jack's forehand. Great crash by CJ.
CJ Klinger, just 18 years old. He can do things that just kind of make you say, wow.
He's incredibly athletic. About 6'3", 6'4". Fast hands. Great compliment to Jack.
Little separation here for the Hustlers.
Beautiful.
Right down the middle from Hunter Johnson.
It was a good hold. He didn't hit it 100% speed. It was about 60% off speed through the middle. It's perfect.
Mad Drops got 2 replacement players. You've got Cedarquist and you've got Hovenier. So that makes a little bit of an imbalance coming into these matches, and players really that are not just trying to do their part, but really looking to prove themselves with these big opportunities.
Yeah, the replacements are still full-time pickleball players. Yep. The levels are getting closer and closer as people are training harder for the sport. So to see them step in and perform the way that they are, it's almost become expected. The players in the sport are very good.
And there's also many talented players that are waiting for that big phone call.
Yep. Waiting for this type of an opportunity. It's a great one for Blaine.
10-9 now. Jack Sock here to serve it up. 2-point lead for New York. Just a little bit long that time.
He had what he wanted. Just overcooked it. But he set it up nicely with his outside roll dinks.
Oh, nobody was home. As Hunter Johnson was thinking Ernie that time.
Yep.
As we take you through to Sunday, our final day of competition. High stakes on the line here in Premier. Beautiful shot out of the timeout by Hunter Johnson.
Jack getting overly aggressive in the middle there. CJ's playing without a hat. Interesting. First time I've seen that.
11-13.
Jack Sock with the final say there. Your thoughts on Jack Saki? Came into pro pickleball with such great hoopla, plateaued
14,
just
11.
a little bit, and then now seems to be getting back on track.
Yeah, I mean, he was an
Point,
incredible
12.
tennis player, massive forehand. He's so athletic.
12-14.
I think it's a question of how much dedication he has towards the sport, and there's no doubt that, you know, if he can dedicate the time required, he can be one of the best players in the game if he isn't already in all three events. So it looks like he's having fun, and I think for him that's probably the most important thing right now.
Hunter Johnson rolling.
13,
Couple
14.
points for Hunter. And right now, Mad Drop's within one.
Point.
And we're tied at 14.
I think Jack was looking for CJ to finish that one off. He had control of the point. But I like how aggressive CJ is playing in the middle.
I'll recall. 14-14.
And Sock leaves it short that time. So right now, well, the Hustlers of blown a tire here at the moment as the Mad Drops on a nice little run.
Side out, point, 15.
A few unforced errors here. Both teams need to clean it up a bit if they want to take this home.
15-15. Point.
And drive by Jack Sock gets it done. And the lead back to New York.
16-15.
Hunter Johnson
Side out,
once
point,
again
16.
two-handed backhand that time. This is men's doubles. The ladies taking center stage next for New York. It's Leah Jansen
16.
and Jackie Kawamoto. And for LA, it'll be Jade Kawamoto. And it'll be Emily Cedarquist. Long by Johnson. How about Jack Sock's positioning on those dink battles?
Yeah, he's putting it in a great spot where it's not attackable by Hunter. And CJ's holding down the middle and his line. So clearly the plan here was to work Hunter's side of the court in a controlled manner, waiting for some type of a pop-up or a ball that they could aggressively attack.
I'll recall. 17-16.
Oh, well played on both sides. Over here.
Yeah, Blaine stepping in at the right times, not making many errors. He's playing really well on that right side. And not playing a passive right side either. He's using his length.
17-17.
17 all.
Side out,
not going to make it over the
18.
tape. Capacity crowd here on Championship Court. Grandstand rocking as well.
18-17.
That's going to be overcooked that time by Sock.
That's a better pattern for the Mad Drops. You know, trying to get out of that Jack forehand pattern where he's so creative. Blaine keeps rolling his forehands to CJ's low backhand and resulted in a point.
Oh, ATP. Well done by Hunter Johnson. This is going to give LA the lead once again. Can they hang on to it this time in a race to 25?
Side out point, 19.
It's a good handle on that drive. I mean, Hunter has a massive forehand. He's an incredible singles player. They keep going to that spot on the returns.
19. Side out point, 20.
No service error that time from Sock. So it'll be a point for the Mad Drops.
2019.
2019 here in game one.
Great shot by CJ. You know, they worked the point until they had what they wanted. Ball just high enough which they could attack.
CJ Klinger comes through for the New York Hustlers, and we're tied at 20 once again. Several lead changes here in this first session.
This is where the partner communication and the time on court together really matters in these moments. You're the finish line.
Down the middle from Klinger. You just said it, Eric. You'd think in a situation like this, a slight edge goes to the Hustlers with that experience.
For sure. I mean, they played and been through a bunch of these matches together, Jack and CJ. So have to think that works in their favor in this type of a moment. I'd like to see the Mad Drops really try to take this from them and be a little more aggressive here.
Oh,
wow.
Point, 21.
Great hands by Blaine. I think that's the first speed up Jack tried straight ahead the entire match. He was ready for it.
Sock so crafty, couldn't pull that one off.
Shows you don't have to hit those counters a million miles an hour. If you can block it down,
21.
it's hard for the attacker to react.
Hunter Johnson and Sock wondering, did that come cleanly off the paddle?
Got over the net, had some backspin on it. That was a tough one.
Hustlers.
Need to really take this win, right? They're ahead 22-21. The other side's feeling some pressure.
Side out, point, 22.
All tied at 22. Crowd loving the work of CJ Klinger. This has been
22,
old school, old-fashioned pickleball here played in this first game. And it's in.
It's a great counter by CJ. Not a bad shot by Hunter, but just too good from CJ. Must be the hat off.
How about the patience from the youngster?
Yeah. He's a very experienced player. He's played a lot of tournaments. This is not his first time on a big stage. He knows what he's doing.
Hustlers now 2 points away. Jack Sock will serve. And big time drive by Hunter Johnson.
I like it. Let's take the win if you're the Mad Drops, you know? Go for it. Within reason.
So tied at 23. Remember, win by 2. You got to win on the serve as well. And now they are within 1, Herrick.
It's getting tighter. It's getting tighter.
Huge opportunity here for Blaine Hovenier and the LA Mad Drops.
24,
They've been
23.
returning to Hunter. Curious to see where this ball's go. I'd put the pressure on Blaine to hit a third, but got it.
Hunter Johnson hits it long. Well, he wants that one back, and we're tied.
I don't mind it. I like the pull. Take the win, you know?
Twenty-four,
24 all. Jack Sock, lots of eye candy over there. Mad Drops stay on point. Until then.
I mean, that was their game plan from the jump. In the biggest of moments, 24 all, we're working that backhand corner.
How about this? Men's doubles teams have been hammering away each other over the last few days, and these guys take it back to the old school, and it has been a beautiful game one to watch.
24.
Yeah, the conditions might lead to it too. It is warmer in the afternoon, a little softer ball.
And there it is, the New York Hustlers
26, 24.
go 1 up out of Spokane, Washington.
Game 2,
Sponsored by
time
Eula, former Washington State tennis
in.
star.
0-0.
She's got her dogs here on the side with her too, so with companionship.
Side out, point 1.
First point for Leia and the New York Hustlers. Jackie
1-0.
Kawamoto, her partner, 28 years old, sponsored by Selkirk. You know about her Maui, Hawaii background. She was born and raised there with her twin sister. On the lob, a little bit deep.
Point 1.
Yeah, it's a great grind from Emily there. Looks like she'll be seeing the majority of the balls, at least initially.
1-1. Side out, point 2.
Good roll behind there by Jackie.
Shoelaces hanging on.
Jade is an extremely consistent player. Makes a lot of balls, puts a lot of balls in play.
2-1. Leia. Fix your shoelace. It's dragging
So
on the
now
ground.
Jade Kawamoto will serve. She actually won MLP Dallas last year with Jackie
2-2.
by her side.
Oh, I got you. 2-2.
I believe they played for the DC Pickleball Club at that time.
Yes. Starred together playing University of Dayton as tennis players.
Yeah, they're normally on the same side of the court
3-3.
together,
I'm
playing
sorry,
PPA
we'll recall.
tournaments.
3-2.
Both reside in Indianapolis, Indiana. That is one heck of a sports town, is Indy. What do you think Emily Cedarquist has to do for LA? She's 24-year-old replacement here in the near court.
Hey, when Emily's feeling good and confident,
3-3.
she's an incredibly high-performing player. I'd like to see her move the ball around a lot so that she gets her partner Jade involved, just to take a little pressure off. Because again, it looks like she's seeing a lot of the balls here.
She is targeted right now for sure.
So maybe if she were to go to Leia a bit more, Leia may go cross court more often to Jade, just to give her a little relief to get herself reestablished.
4-3 lead here to start for the Hustlers. Big overhead from Leia Jansen.
Yep.
5-3.
Cedarquist gets it
Right
long.
out.
Good lick that time by Leia Jansen.
That's
Yep.
point.
Yeah, Jackie's so good off the forehand wing and rolling those dinks and sometimes lobs in different places on the court. You want to avoid her forehand in this matchup. Good leave.
Point 4.
So well done by Cedarquist. Serve now back to the Mad Drops.
4-6.
Trailing by 2. Game number 2 here on championship court. Well, they are really targeting Cedarquist right now.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, and Jade doesn't have the game to come over and take a lot of those balls. So I think Emily finding a different spot to put her shots to try to get Jade involved more.
And Jansen goes right after her for another point.
Before this gets too far out of hand, I'd probably like to see a timeout soon and adjust some strategy for the LA Mad Drops.
Point.
And now Kawamoto can't get it over. And the lead's swelling right now for the Hustlers.
9-4.
It's a 9-4 game.
Yeah, there's 2 lobs she used in the middle of that point. Really got Jackie and Leia off the line. So it's a great change of pace and get them out of squeezing the middle. Well executed.
Oh, well done.
Oh,
Jade Kawamoto able to take that one out.
that's a great pickup.
So not able to score there, but still great effort. And it's 10-5.
10-5.
Jackie Kawamoto, the final say right now, Eric, for the Mad Drops, they just need offense. Cedarquist, you think, has to be more aggressive.
It's tough. I mean, you've got 2 players on either side that are also very good at counterpunching. So I like that step in.
Point.
Yeah, I'd probably have Jade Jade a little closer to the left side to try to take some of the pressure off Emily in the middle. So Emily can sit a little more heavy on the left. There you go.
Finally, Jade Kawamoto able to paint the line. So that breaks a string of 4 straight for the New York Hustlers.
6-12.
It's been all New York here thus far. Game number 2. Trying to go 2 games up. Off the tape. Sorry, not sorry.
Timeout. Change ends. Time in. 13-6.
Yeah, I think he's just looking for a little bit of shade. It is right now the sun bearing down here on championship court.
There you go.
Timeout. Point 7.
There, Jade attacked that ball right in the middle, set Emily up nicely. It's a great start.
Jack Sock just telling us that we've got the better Kawamoto. Not sure about that, but let's see how it plays out here.
Side out. Point 14.
It's a great grind by Jackie. She has a game plan. She's sticking to it.
14-7.
Oh, tough break that time for Jade Kawamoto. And now it's 15-7.
Alea's added a really nice backhand roll to her game, and I know that one clipped the tape, but it's a really good looking shot. There you go.
Cedarquist gets it done. Your early impressions, Eric, of the tournament thus far? Anything really stood out amongst all the competitors?
I mean, this is my first time in Grand Rapids. It's a beautiful city. They're crazy for pickleball. It's a great way to spend a couple of days amongst the locals.
Good hands battle going on right now. And the Mad Drops able to get the better of it.
Yeah, good aggression. It looks like the Mad Drops have decided that they're going to start pulling some triggers here, not just try to grind through these points, which a good change up.
Point.
I jinxed the roll. Sorry, Leia.
So some life right now in LA.
Side out. Point 16.
Yeah, with the ball being as soft as it is, you know, having some big targets, try to get into the net.
16-10.
Doesn't have to be a perfect drop. You just got to get in.
16-10 game right now. In case you're just joining us, interesting battle right here. Jackie Kawamoto in the near court, Jade Kawamoto in the far court for LA. Mad Drops trying to turn it up here. They're within 5. Drop it like it's hot. Cedarquist can't get there.
Great attempt. Yeah.
Side out. Point 17.
I like that. Jade picking up the paddle for Emily, encouraging her partner. It's a big part of a team event, is being there for your teammates.
11. Side out. Point 12.
Emily's leaning in quite a bit more in the second half of this match, trying to look for offense where she can.
You have 12.
Not as much on her heels.
12-17.
It's a great change of approach here for her.
Side out. Point 18.
Jade Kawamoto into the net. So 18-12 now.
18-12.
Hustlers have led pretty much this entire game. Looking to go up 2-0 overall.
Side out. Point 13.
can see it in Emily's feet. She's staying active. She's moving. She looks like she's encouraged. And now there's a little bit of scoreboard pressure as well. So Mat drops are doing a nice job hanging close here.
Well played on both sides, and LA able to pull to within 4.
Yeah, they're being more aggressive. You know, they're not engaging in long dink rallies. Jade's taking more chances and it's getting rewarded. Emily's finishing up nicely, so
14-18.
great adjustment at halftime.
And now Jensen comes up short. May have a timeout here.
New York.
The 2023 MLP championship with the Chicago slice, no doubt.
Great stuff. Back to action here. Mat drops.
Point.
On a nice little run, another point. It's 18-16. They're within 2.
It's a good redirect.
16-18.
Oh, they have got it rolling right now.
When Emily's playing confident, jumping around the court, Jade's that little rock next to her. They're a tough combo.
Little swag on that far side as well. Or confidence just goes such a long way.
Point.
Because you can just sense it right now.
Yeah, for Jackie and Leia, probably need to go back to the basics here. It's tough, though. Things start to get away from you, and they're human, too.
6 straight points by the Mat drops. Jansen trying to end that. Cedarquist not cooperating.
Wow. It was off the lead cord, but regardless, they had the positional advantage in that exchange there at the end. So really good close by Emily. Good setup by Jade.
Vintage Major League Pickleball here. Everything can just change in such a hurry.
Yeah, full-time players. The margins are slim. You get a little momentum. Ride it to the win.
And finally, Slim's able to break the string.
Yeah.
So a 7-0 run comes to an end there for the Mat drops. And let's see, Jackie Kawamoto can get New York back on track.
Point.
It's okay. It's a good step in by Jade there to apply some pressure. Emily just missed her roll. It's not a bad attempt.
20-19.
You know, that spot between Leia and Jackie seems to be a little bit of an issue. There might have been 3 or 4 shots there that some dinks have wound up in the net, so it might be a spot for them to target if you're the Mat drops.
Side out point, 21.
So 21 now for the Hustlers. New York fell to the DC Pickleball team early this morning.
21-20.
Trying to bounce back here. Just a 1-point lead.
Jackie looked determined at that point. Topspin forehands all over the court. Pretty impressive.
So another timeout, 22-20. Nip and tuck here in game number 2. Mixed doubles.
And if they win
22-20.
$80,000 split 4 ways, hey, that's pretty good too. Beautiful. Emily was sitting pretty heavy in the middle. Jackie took it back on her left shoulder, kept it in the court with that rolling topspin forehand. It's a great shot. Good resets by Leia in the middle of it as well.
Hustlers now within 2. So Mad Drop's able to stay alive here. There's still hope. No margin of error here, though, for Emily Cedarquist.
21-23.
Oh, tough shot.
Aggressive roll dink. It's not a speed up, just an aggressive dink, which is hard to handle.
24-21.
Game point. Right down the middle. Well done there by Jade Kawamoto.
This is where that freeze really plays into effect.
22-24.
So remember, New York must win on a serve. Trying to get side out here. Oh, Jensen tagged that time. Things get a little more interesting.
Great roll by Emily there. Way to stay up at the line, not get pushed back.
23-24. Right out, 24.
Good leave by the Hustlers.
Great job of staying composed by Leia Jansen and Jackie Kawamoto. They can finish it off right here. It's long.
Those third shots are tough. When the score is tight, you know you want to make it to get into the net.
24-24.
So now tied at 24. Up for grabs here on Championship Court. And now they're within 1, Eric.
Yeah, the Mad Drops are picking on that middle spot and then occasionally opening up the edges, and it gives them a game point here.
First game point for the Mad Drops. Right down the line, Cedarquist with the final say. How did they just do that?
It's a disciplined comeback. What a change of strategy at the midway break point. Emily played terrific in the second half of the match. She was clearly seeing a lot of the balls. She really stepped up big for her team there to draw this even at 1-1.
To lead us off here in mixed doubles, and we are underway. Both teams own a game. And how about Klinger going right after Hovenier to start?
Blaine's a big target. I love putting Emily out here next, too, because she clearly is on a high from that last match.
Yeah, it's funny. Emily getting picked on the first part, and then she just dominated the last part of that last session. That was really fun to see.
She's a competitor. She rose to the challenge. It's impressive.
Also, kind of a lesson for all pickleball players. Never get down on somebody because you never know what can happen by the time the match of the day is over.
out point 2.
That's where the new partnership is tough because they haven't had a lot of time on court together. Blaine looks like he moves really well in the middle. That probably was his ball, but again, he's got to work out the kinks, which is what the midseason tournament is also good for.
Set out point 3.
So 3-2 lead for the Mad Drops.
And you can see Blaine's positive energy over there. That comes from college tennis, most likely.
Well done by Cedarquist. You mentioned that positive energy you see. Hovenier nodding his head. He played tennis at UCLA, won a Pac-12 championship 2019. Came back as a member of the SMU Mustangs in 2023, won an American Conference championship. So a very decorated collegiate tennis player.
Knows how to compete, you know, and that's a big strength in a team event like this. Clearly a terrific pickleball player as well with a lot of upside.
Jackie Kawamoto.
Great point. Yeah, Blaine got a little overextended there. Got a lot of position on that last speed up, but I love the aggressiveness. Good energy between the teammates.
4-4.
And Hovenier comes right back.
Point 5.
Love the body language right now. Team on the far side, the LA Mad Drops. The two replacements teaming up here.
Side out point 5.
It's not easy to fill the shoes of Captain Parento and Thomas Wilson.
Yeah, two tremendous players. Wish they were here, but you know, they're filling it admirably today, trying to create their own spot. It was a great initial step in by CJ. You notice Jackie kind of slid back to give him space. Just couldn't finish the final ball.
And that left paddle like a whip.
Yeah. I think CJ getting in big in the middle and keeping Blaine honest will be helpful here. So going back behind Blaine towards his left foot so he can't get overextended with the forehand side.
Oof. Oh, off the end of the paddle of Hovenier.
Might have been traveling wide there.
Yeah, wind picks up just a little bit here on championship court. It has been dead still throughout the entire day, so this is certainly a different feel. And now it snowballs just a little bit.
Yeah. You know, you come into these matches with a specific game plan. You have to adjust as things as the points develop. You know, and CJ looks like he's just trying to find which balls he should come over on and which ones he shouldn't. Jackie's a tremendous player next to him, so I think letting her develop the points a little bit might help their team. But I mean, kudos to Emily and Blaine for bringing the energy.
So short-lived lead for the Hustlers. Quickly erased, and we're tied again at 8. Cedarquist, too much mustard on that one.
Had what she wanted, but it was a tight spot to fit it in there.
9-8.
Jackie Kawamoto to serve, up a point. Going to go to at least 4 here in this match.
I like that ball. So push behind him, keep him off balance. Doesn't have to be hard. He seems to handle the hard stuff really well. So I think keeping the big guy out of the middle
10-8.
is crucial for the Hustlers.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice finish by CJ, but incredible backhand overhead by Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie
11-8.
able to keep that alive, and then Klinger comes in to clean it up.
Side out,
He
point
was short
9.
that time, though, so quick point for the Mad Drop, staying close.
9-11.
And that's just wide. Blaine Hovenier residing in the Dallas area. That's Dave Fleming territory. Fleming was in the booth with me yesterday, talking about how this guy just continues to improve his pickleball game. Such a great attitude. How about that defense by Klinger? Oh. They say it's wide. Klinger thinking challenge, and I think we're going to have a challenge here. Both teams getting 3 challenges throughout the course of a match, not including.
12-10.
So 12-10 edge for the New York Hustlers. We play on. Cedarquist goes after Kawamoto, and that'll be side out for the Mad Drops.
Yeah, you know, getting this lead here at the break, first team getting to 13 is a nice mental advantage. So that's the initial goal here.
Hovenier goes for it. Klinger with the defense.
Wow. Great move by Blaine. CJ kept him alive momentarily.
12-12. Side out, point 13. Timeout, change ins, 13-12.
So a timeout, 13-12. Drew Felios, Eric Lang, thanks for spending
Time in.
part of your Friday with us here on Pickleball TV.
Point.
And that's going to be wide off the paddle of Cedarquist.
Jackie and CJ did a nice job weathering the storm here. They have a 2-point edge.
14-12.
What better way to spend a Friday, huh? Work week's over. Watch some pickleball.
Pretty nice happy hour, I must admit.
Yeah. Just missing the appetizers.
Some great restaurants here in Grand Rapids. And that's just short by Kawamoto, and you see Hovenier trying to fire up his team.
Yeah, again, his energy is terrific, and I think he's pulling triggers at the right times, not being overly aggressive. Emily's setting him up nicely. Really good performance by those two.
Couple points in a row now, and they just will not go away. You just feel like at any moment the Hustlers are going to separate, but it just has not happened.
Wow.
Side out, point.
Great
16.
combo. Good setup by Jackie. Good finish by CJ. You know, while they don't have the same type of energy, I think they're confident in their own way.
16-14.
CJ Klinger, 2 times an MLP champion.
Point.
And there's a miss by Hovenier, so another point for New York, and now a little bit of separation.
It's a terrific drive by Jackie with CJ closing in the middle. Tough for Blaine to find that backhand.
17-14.
Point.
All of a sudden, Klinger's paddle has really come alive.
Players that are
18-14.
currently established to maintain their position can only be better for the sport.
4-point lead for the Hustlers. Klinger right now on fire.
Point.
Looks like there's some good intensity with
19-14.
Jackie and CJ. They look determined here at this moment.
Oh,
Side
just
out,
wide.
point, 15.
Off balance was Klinger. For a big fella, he moves so well. Those feet.
He does. He's
15,
young.
19.
He's lightweight. Covers the court well.
Oh, Hovenier goes right after him.
Yeah, he's been attacked on that backhand side a few times. He was able to counter that one, and CJ
16,
wasn't
19.
ready for the reply.
Side out, point, 20.
Set up by Jackie to begin with. And she pulled the trigger. Emily was ready, but then CJ was able to clean up there in the middle.
So first to 20 are
20-16.
the New York Hustlers. Let's see if they can keep this momentum.
Side out, point,
As
17.
I say that, missed hit by Kawamoto, and it's just a 3-point lead.
Yeah, when you're playing these matches, you're analyzing
17,
who's
20.
hitting what type of third shot. You may adjust your return position depending on the result.
Side out, point,
Cedar
21.
Chris overcooks it. Both teams trading points, and right now that's not
21-17.
good for the Mad Drops. They need to string some together here. Big overhead by Hovenier.
Maybe tried to do a little too much with that last ball. Great point right up until then. But with the freeze here, this match is still very close.
22-17.
So definitely within reach for the Mad Drops. They just need a push.
Point.
And again, Jackie Kawamoto so aggressive. Cedarquist and Hovenier right now a bit on their heels. That lead is extended to 6.
Point.
And now it is game point.
Yeah, unraveled somewhat quickly here at the end. Looks like CJ and Jackie have this renewed sense of
24-17.
determination.
Side out, point.
Jackie mishits it.
18.
Window slightly cracked open here for the Mad Drops.
18,
They've got to
24.
go on a major run.
Side out, 24.
First time we've seen CJ take the ball up the line there. That was impressive to pull that off at 24-18.
Leia, back away from the camera.
So the Hustlers try and put this game to
24-18.
bed here. Another game point.
Side out,
just couldn't
point
finish it off.
19.
Yep.
Got to credit the team in the near court, putting pressure on them, responding, staying calm.
Well, they know they can't lose it on any of these points, right? So they can play a little freer,
19,
take a few
24.
chances, try not to give the other team what they want.
Can they inch closer? Oh. There it is.
Point.
It's a great snag by Emily.
The finish and several fist bumps by Blaine
20,
Hovenier,
24.
former UCLA Bruin. They're within 4. Cedarquist got a little tied up that
Side
time.
out. 24.
Yeah, it seemed like Jackie had been taking most of those forehands. This time CJ came a little further over, applied some pressure, did something a little different.
24, 20.
Key moment of the match here.
Third game point here for the New York Hustlers. And finally the finish.
New York Hustlers,
So
25,
CJ
20.
Klinger and Jackie Kawamoto. They were threatened throughout, but able to maintain their composure and take care of it 25-20. Their game, can they do it again
Game 4, time
against
in.
Jack and Leia in the far
0-0.
court? Two of the most talented overall players in pickleball, and we're underway. Leia Jansen comes out
Side
swinging.
out, point, 1. One, 0. Point.
How about that shot from Leia Jansen?
That was pretty good. I mean, Hunter was cheating towards the middle. Tough pull right up the line. She made it. Impressive shot.
2-0.
Took just a little bit off it that time. That was beautiful. Oh, Jack
Side
Sock
out, point, 1.
tried for that step through Ernie.
We mentioned his athleticism. It's on display there. Just missed that one.
So here is Hunter Johnson
1-2.
to serve. So if you
Side
are
out, point,
Johnson
3.
and Kawamoto, got to be careful not to be just overmatched here in this, because Leia
3-1.
and Jack are so good. We'll play this point.
I'll recall.
Get from you, Eric, maybe perhaps the biggest key.
Yeah. Both Jack
3-1.
and Leia have a lot of offense.
Yes.
That ball's
Side
the
out,
key.
point,
So
2.
going behind Jack, so he can't cheat too heavy in the middle, hit it to his backhand where he's not as comfortable.
2-3.
It's perfect ink placement by Jade. I think that's the key to the match.
Sock covering a lot of ground right now. Hunter Johnson does the same.
Side out, point,
Great
4.
get by Hunter.
Good start here for the Hustlers. 4-2 lead.
4-2. Side out, point, 3.
Leia Jansen with multiple gold medals on the Carvana PPA Tour.
3-4.
Yeah, she's great at all 3 events. Singles, women's doubles, and
Point.
mixed.
I know we love watching doubles here, but so excited to see Leia playing women's singles. I know for a while there,
4-4.
she thought that her singles career was going to be complete. Of course,
Side
being
out,
the type
point
1
5.
diabetic, she's learned how to deal with it. And I think pickleball fans all over enjoying watching Leah Jansen do her thing in singles.
I think fans want to watch the best players play their best events, and she's definitely one of the top 5 singles players in the game. So as long as she can continue playing, it's good for the sport.
How about Kawamoto going right at Jack's side?
Wow, it worked out for them. I like the push behind with her redirect dink. She was able to bail herself out with that last counter.
5-5.
Cross court to tied at 5.
Side
Too
out,
much on
point
that one
6.
from Hunter.
Yeah, the wind isn't too strong right now, so not much of a factor. Temperature's perfect. Aggressive dink by Leah there, really pushed Jade backwards. With Jack right in front of her, she has to keep that dink down, so it's a tough spot to be in.
Two-point lead here for the Hustlers.
7-5.
New York Hustlers can end this match with a victory here in mixed doubles. Sock with a monster forehand.
Point.
And it winds up being a point. It's 8-5.
We knew a highlight shot would be coming off that missed high return. So Jack's always the showman.
Yeah, he's a big guy, but he is like a ballerina out there on the court, isn't he?
I'm jealous, yeah.
Side out, point 6.
Certainly fleet of foot.
6-8. Point.
He slides back and forth so well. Not a bad take. He just missed it. It happens.
7-8.
Back to a one-point game. Good patience from Sock. Just lands out.
Point.
And now we're tied once again at 8.
Nice job by the Mad Drops. Hanging in here.
8-8.
Not letting the offense of the Hustlers get them on their heels.
And the lead to the Mad Drops.
Point. Here we go off the court.
So LA leading here for the first time here
9-8.
in this pivotal 4th game.
Side out, point 9.
When you're so athletic, sometimes you want to make plays, right? That was an example of one where Hunter maybe should have done something slightly more conservative.
9-9. Side out, point 10.
10-9, Kawamoto will put this one in play. Hunter Johnson.
Side out,
near
point
miss.
10.
Yeah, looking for that corner once again.
10-10.
Sure he wants that one back.
Side out, point
Just
11.
a little wide.
They've returned to Jack a few times now. He's put a third into the net, put one wide. He has a massive
11,
forehand
10.
drive, so you sometimes have to live with.
Calls out, point.
Looks like we could have another challenge here.
You got a challenge.
Jack Sock will ask for the challenge.
Challenge, you know, you maintain your
Mad
ball.
Drops seem to think that it was out, but we'll see.
We have a New York is challenging out call. The out call puts us at 12-10.
So the Mad Drops saying it's out. Hustlers saying it's in. Our close call replay system doing the trick. this is 240 frames per second. And that is as close as she gets.
I think it's a little out, a little bit out. But I could be convinced otherwise too, so I would go without. We'll see what the referees have to say.
Each team getting 3 free challenges here in MLP. 1 extra during the Dream Breaker. So close to call. Stay alive here in game 4 and force a Dream Breaker.
12-10.
There we go. That one worked for him.
Changes, 13-10.
Again, taking that lead at the switch.
Hunter Johnson getting ready to serve. Jack Sock will get in position here. A little bit toasty on championship court. Sun bearing down. Still pretty good pickleball conditions overall. And Hunter Johnson has been lightning quick with those hands.
He's playing great. Jade's backing up nicely. I'm guessing that Sock and Leia look like they're going to get more aggressive here in the second half based on this first point, but Hunter and Jade are weathering that. It's a great return.
Point 11.
Anything surprise you so far in this particular game?
I think Hunter's playing really well in the middle. Can't remember the last ball Jade has missed prior to the previous third, but his presence in the middle and her ability to set him up.
Oh, how about that scorpion there?
There's the aggressiveness that we thought Jack and Leia might come with, but Jade fended it off nicely.
15-11.
Such great defense by both Kawamotos. Jade right there. In case you're just joining us too, this is the battle of the Kawamotos. Jade for Los Angeles, Jackie for New York. Had a little fun with that during the break, weren't we?
Yeah, we have Tropical here asking the audience questions who their favorite Kawamoto is. Apparently it's Jade, so Jackie was a good sport.
Right out point 16.
Sixteen 12. Jade serving. Oh, missed there by Sock. And right now, LA is in the driver's seat. They've got a 5-point lead.
17-12.
The leader in the clubhouse, 17-12. And tag that time is Hunter Johnson. So New York trying to get things rolling.
It's a great slide over by Jack. Staying offensive, trusting his shots. It's too good.
13-17.
Little fun.
That was certainly an adventure.
Yeah, Jack's a showman on the court, so he usually create the most fun with those particular type of shots.
17-14 here. Hustlers trailing by just 3. And Jack Sock just blisters that one.
A ball above the shoulders is probably over, no matter who's defending.
15-17.
I know that's Hunter's move. I think we have 3 now.
16, 17.
New York Hustlers making a move here. They're within 1.
Point.
Hunter Johnson, miss it. This is 4 straight by New York.
Timeout, LA Mad Drop. 17,
Good
17.
timeout.
17-17, still anybody's game. So tied at 17. Definitely the most exciting aspect of Major League Pickleball, those dream breakers. And LA trying to force one here, but New York has retaken the lead.
Mad Drops have played a good game up until this point. They're only down 1 point. I know Hunter's missed a few balls, but if he can find his mojo from a little earlier, let Jade set him up a little more. There we go.
Jack Sock brings the heat.
Yeah. It's a great point. Notice Hunter had an opportunity for an Ernie, decided not to take it, which was probably smart. They played a great point. Unfortunately, they lost it for the Mad Drops, but nice finish by Jack.
19, 17.
How about this run by the Hustlers? 6 straight right now by New York. Oh,
Point, 18.
they needed that.
They did. Stop the bleeding there a little bit. You know, as a player in this moment, you got to realize you're only down 1 point. You have the freeze to work with. Still a long way to go in this match.
Crowd is packed in here to Championship Court. What an atmosphere in Grand Rapids. Lots of folks just getting off work. This is the place to be this weekend in this town.
Incredible pickleball community, incredible facility here.
2018.
Probably have 400 or 500 people in the crowd.
Oh, Hustlers back within, rather, Mad Drops back within 1.
It was a great hold by Hunter. Yeah, he didn't pull the trigger at 100% speed. Left it on his paddle a little bit longer, caused Jack's timing to be off.
This to tie here. That's all Jack Sock.
#1 doubles player in the world in tennis. You saw it there. I mean, that flick was beautiful. The way he was cat-like into the middle. It's incredible.
Sock trying to put the finishing touches on this one. 21-19.
21, 19.
Hustlers getting closer. Oh, just wide. Sock covered a lot of court that time.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much on that one. Got him out of position for the next ball. And trust Leia there. She'll make the dink for you and set you up.
So you see as we get closer to the finish line, it just seems like Sock puts a little more on his plate.
He does. He's getting big in the middle, rolling those forehands. You can see here out wide to Hunter. Seems to be his favorite shot today.
New York Hustlers can close the book here with 3 more points.
Point.
Like a singles passing shot there. That was impressive.
Hustlers with the foot on the gas pedal here. Jack Sock, little flick with the forehand.
Yeah, most players would drop that ball in that position. It's a great shot by Jack.
Open court. Leia tries to go get it. Just not enough on it.
Nice fend off by Hunter there. Jack covered a lot of ground, put a lot of pressure on the mad drops.
21, 23.
They're still riding this. Yeah, the way Jade's moving those dinks around, keeping Jack honest just enough to open Leia up there, find her feet. That's why the dink placement's so important.
22, 23.
If mad drops score here, it's going to get really interesting. Jack Sock once again, match point on deck.
Jack toweling off, getting some words of encouragement from Jackie.
Jackie Kawamoto comes on the court, says, guys, let's end this right now. See if Leia Jansen can oblige here.
24, 22. Side out, point, 23.
Miss.
Goes for his drive. Even some of the best players get nervous, right? It's the mad drops you want to remember that third. Maybe go to Jack on the next one if you have an opportunity.
24.
Oh, just wide. Hunter Johnson pumped up.
I mean, Jack played an amazing point. The D on the other side was incredible. He just clipped off the net at the end here. Yeah, just clipped off the net.
24 all. The plot thickens here in Grand Rapids. Biggest point of the match right here, right now. Oh, he flat out missed it. Wow. LA has taken the lead 25-24, and now they have got a game point.
You can blame the slight breeze here maybe for that one. It's okay, it happens.
25, 24.
Wow.
Point, game.
Wow.
Billy
It
Madrox,
carries
26,
over, Eric.
24.
Can you believe what we just saw? 26-24. The Mad Drops tote the line. They hang on to your seat.
Game 5,
It's going to be a fun
breaker.
ride.
Time in.
Hunter Johnson
0-0.
starts things off.
Point.
First point, Mad Drops.
One, 0.
Wow.
Point.
Saw Hunter serve, pushing Jack out to the left. Jack likes to use his forehand. Left a big open court on the other side.
2-0.
Good strategy by Hunter.
Side out, point, 1.
That's going to be a misfire there for Hunter. Hustlers will get on the board. So Jack Sock trying to
1-2.
split this at 2 apiece.
I'll call it again. 1-2.
Oh, what a beauty.
Point.
Oop. little fool. Yeah, Hunter was sitting on the line. Jack took it softly inside out here. Good hold, perfect spot.
So, second group is up. Blaine Hovenier, CJ Klinger. Here we go.
2-2. Point.
Klinger on the board first.
Good close by CJ
3-2.
there.
Point.
Almost. Good work by CJ.
4-2.
Now 4-2 edge here for the Hustlers. 4 straight points. And there is Klinger again. He has got it working right now, trying to go for the clean sweep.
Yeah, impressive shot by CJ.
5-2.
Following his drive in after hitting it. Beautiful.
How about that?
Hey, he's an MVP, you know, and there's a reason. This kid performs when the lights are the brightest.
CJ Klinger dialed in the Dream Breaker. 6-2 in favor of the Hustlers, and here is the
6-2.
singles specialist, Leah Jansen, taking on Emily Cedarquist.
Side out, point, 3.
Not a bad miss. A lot of times in singles, you want to go after your serve to make your third shot
3-6.
more easy to hit.
Point.
Ball really took a funny bounce there for Leah.
That underspin from Emily caused the ball to travel further off the court.
4-6.
Great return.
Side out, point, 7.
Seven 4 here, favor of the Hustlers. Got the Kawamoto sisters on deck. You're watching the Dream Breaker, New York and LA. From Grand Rapids.
7-4.
Long way to go for Leah. Staying in the point. Oh, yeah!
Wow. What court coverage. Impressive.
That will bring the crowd to its feet.
Absolutely. I mean, the athleticism by both women, impressive. Wow.
Nothing like good old-fashioned hustle. You just saw it right there in MLP.
Oh, sister versus sister. This should be good.
Here we go. Jade for LA, Jackie for New York.
Side out,
First
point, 5.
point.
Exchanging some smiles and laughs at the net. This is good.
So Jade gets the first point. Jackie trying to dig in here.
5-8. Point.
2 in a row here for Jade.
I'm sure they practiced against each
6-8.
other many times, so to actually do this on an MLP court, it's exciting.
Oh,
Point.
it's got to be tough to take on your sister in a situation like this.
Oh, yeah. And if you're Jade, do you really want to beat her 4-0?
7-8.
I guess the answer is yes.
So we're tied at 8. Big sequence right there for Jade Kawamoto.
Yeah.
4 straight against her twin.
Brought her team right back into it.
Hunter Johnson back on the court with Jack Sock. And now LA back in front. Have been some wild point swings in this match.
9-8.
Oh, Sock needed a beautiful shot. He came up with it.
Yeah, Hunter put a ton of pressure on Jack on that point, but his ability to cover the net right here at the end. Beautiful cross-court forehand.
He can just do things that just kind of defy logic,
Yeah,
can't he?
he's a wizard with that
9-9.
paddle.
Falling down. Getting dirty here on championship court is Sock.
He might be the only player in MLP that wouldn't have an injury after that type of a fall. I mean, that was impressive. Wow. Left himself on the court, too.
Grab a towel.
Left a bit of a mark there
Referee timeout.
on the court. And Jack Sock looks like he is okay as well. Sliding in baseball style to salvage a point. Can you tell some money is on the line here in Grand Rapids?
I mean, if that's not a top 10 play, I don't know what is. That was impressive. The athleticism, elite athleticism.
The thing about Jack Sock, too, he realizes it's not just a competition. You got to entertain a little bit as well.
Oh, yeah. That's what the fans are here to see.
What a sequence.
I mean, I love his energy right now. He's feeling good. His team's on fire. We're going to switch sides here at 11.
So 11-9. Well, this has been fun.
You couldn't make this up. 2-2. Side switch. New York Hustlers 11. Mad Drops 9.
So seen a few raindrops here. Looks like we're going to continue to play. Hopefully that is just a mirror image here and does not continue as we play on here. 11-9. Hustlers
11-9.
sending CJ Klinger on the court, taking on Blaine Hovenier.
Point.
Yeah, it's tough. You have a few raindrops falling, a lot of pressure.
12-9.
Channel your most confident self in this moment.
Oh, Hovenier, not the start he was looking for. 13-9 it is now.
CJ's trying to play fast. He's got the momentum.
Girl football.
Oh, they get Hovenier on top of the kitchen. And Klinger, you're right, Eric. He cannot serve fast enough.
14-9.
Blaine should take a timeout here. Yeah.
Point.
Wow.
CJ's got a lot of experience in that moment. I think that shone through in that particular exchange.
Crowd appreciating it. What a sequence right there. CJ Klinger just opens it up and hands it to Leah Jansen.
Point.
That goes long. So now 16-9. It's getting away quickly here from the Mad Drops.
Yeah, I believe they still have a timeout to use as a team. That might be helpful here.
Yeah, each team does get a timeout here in Dreambreaker
69.
play.
Point.
This is why Leia is one of the best singles players in the world. She has a plan. She knows what she's doing. She's going after that serve. She's getting into the net. She's got great volleys, court coverage. She's tough.
17-9.
8 points in a row here. Open court.
Yeah.
Jansen will put it away easily.
If you're Emily in this position, you want to get one. If you can get 1 point, give it back to your teammate. Put it in the positive direction.
18-9.
Cedarquist
Point 10.
Yep.
able to get one back. So 18-10, handing it now to the Kawamoto sisters.
Hold on.
Can Jackie
Referee
close
timeout.
Jade out here? Should be
The
interesting.
call over here was out. That's a point. 19.
So they get that point to the
Jack's calling it out.
Hustlers.
You can use the bench to make a call. Challenge. Are you challenging? You maintaining your call? Are you?
Looks like we may have a challenge
Okay.
here. Cedarquist.
We'll resume play at 10-18.
Now we will resume play
I'll
here.
call the
So
score.
it'll be 18-10.
up,
Hustlers still with a convincing
10-18.
lead.
Point.
So Jackie has still not been able to get 1 point on Sister Jade here.
The next holiday exchange might be a little interesting. If Jackie's
11-18.
smiling, that's great, though. Of course, your team is winning.
Trying to
There we
stay
go.
loose. Finally gets off the shot
19.
there.
He's got to get a point.
Hustlers are 2 away
19-11.
in the race to 21. That's going to go way wide. And now match point on deck for New York.
See a big serve
20-11.
from Jackie here.
Point
It's
game,
high,
Matt.
it's long. The New York Hustlers
New York Hustlers.
take care of business.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Oh, the mad drops did not go away easily, but New York finds a way. They stick with the game plan.